This is the Graybeard Gaming Podcast, a gaming podcast from gaming enthusiasts. Join us as we talk about the games we love to play and the gaming industry and how it affects us as consumers. I am Scott. This is David. This is Liam. Let's go. There we go. All right, there we go. Okay, hey everybody, Graybeard Gaming Podcast coming to you live via Twitch. And this week David is out, but Liam is here, and we're going to talk about kind of some. Well, it was a slow news week, but last week we talked about child rearing, but after listening to it again in my damaged brain, once again, I use like gaming nomenclature and refer to it as child rendering. And honestly, all I can think about is like being in a game and going, oh my God, where's my children? And it's like, oh, they haven't popped in yet. Like, oh, there they are. Okay, yeah. Like, God. Like, I can't believe I said rendering. It's like, I guess, when I'm in this mode, I'm thinking gaming. So anyway, come on, Discord, get rid of our names. I don't know why our names are still up there. What's going on? We have double names. Discord is, somebody please make a better Discord. Just make a better Discord, please. It's come on. There we go. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, so if you're new here, we talk about gaming. We talk about gaming from a perspective of gamers, as people that buy games, not people that get free games and then talk about them or are paid to review stuff. We're not paid to do any of this, unfortunately. So let's get into what we usually do, which is talk about what we've been playing this week. And we're going to, I guess, start with Liam, since David is still out this week. So
yep.
Let's catch up with Liam. What you been playing, man?
I was playing Call of Duty still, because we also did Endgame on Black Ops 7.
What Endgame? You don't know, you're talking about zombies, or?
Well, if you don't know Endgame, it's like a mixture of modes. It's basically like DMZ, Modern Warfare Zombies type game.
Yeah.
Game mode. You basically go in. It's all PvE. There's no PvP in it. It's all cooperative, and there's loads of players on the map.
Yeah.
And you go in, do these missions. A lot of them are against enemy AIs, and the other half are like zombies. In its
really?
map.
So you've got like soldiers and zombies on the same map.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Didn't they do that with DMZ? Didn't they do that with like a zombie mode for? Yeah.
Like Modern Warfare 3 had Modern Warfare Zombies.
Yeah, that's
like
right.
DMZ mode.
Yeah. I actually like
that, but it's kind of cooler because you can earn skins in it. You can earn different things, weapons, and level up your character. It's pretty decent. But yeah, we were just having fun with that mode. And apart from zombies, so at least it's something else, I just wish there was a better campaign for the game.
Yeah.
You basically play through the campaign just to get to the end. It's like, oh, okay, we're here now, so we can actually play a real one.
Just wait till October.
Yeah, I hope when Call of Duty drops Modern Warfare 4, it's not going to have zombies. It's not going to have DMZ. Go back to sort of, I don't know, a gritty sort of Call of Duty, maybe Spec Ops, like really, really ground it. We don't need fantasy anything. Like a grounded one, please.
I think that's what everybody wants. And this is what kills me about Call of Duty is that it's like they go, yeah, we're boots on the ground. We're back to, and everybody's like, great, thank you. And then the next one is like got unicorns and Beavis and Butthead in it. And it's like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
What, I mean, don't you? They're obviously not reading the room.
No, they don't. So I hope they do at least on that one.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Other than that, I've been also playing Killing Floor 3.
Horse shooters. You're just zombieing out, aren't you?
Yeah. I just play that because there's a lot of friends who play that. And also Division. We played Division together.
Yeah.
So yeah, just a lot of like multiplayer co-op games. I'm quite happy with them. I think that's it really. Um, just been playing with friends
Cool.
and getting trophies, getting achievements for all of us.
Achievement whore.
Yeah. Well, my friend, and I said before on the show, like he was dogging Call of Duty because I mean, obviously, there's some criticism that that I can have
Well, right.
with
Yeah.
with what Activision do, but he was dogging it so hard. And he bought the game, and he was like, "Oh, I actually kind of like this game," and now he's platinum the game on his PlayStation.
Oh my God. Yeah.
It's been like a month.
Do you think? It's been a minute. Do you think Black Ops 7's gotten some unwarranted hate?
It definitely has, but that's the problem with Call of Duty just being annual.
Yeah, or was it more of just like, was that just a breaking point? I feel like it was more of like a breaking point for a lot of people. That it was just like, okay, we got to this point. Like, come on, man. Just like,
Yeah.
this is ridiculous. Just please stop.
Yeah, like it's better than a lot of other COD titles. I mean, we've had worse.
Unfortunately, yeah.
But, and COD's always like a roller coaster. Sometimes it's like, oh, good, bad.
Yeah.
Like we especially kind of now, the gaming market has shifted into live service forever games that everyone's trying to push. Say, for example, The Division. The Division 2 is a good game, and it's got like 7 years of content. Or just 7 years of like roadmaps and whatever they do.
Right.
Call of Duty doesn't change. It's still every year, pay 70, pay 70, pay 70, pay 70. It's kind of like not reading the market. I think Call of Duty, a title should last 1 or 2 years.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah, I honestly think they would benefit from going to a 2-year rotation, if anything. But again, I would like to see a very realistic Call of Duty that, like you said, it's just a live service in the sense of it gets new content and it's updated and it's not rinse and repeat. Every year you get the new version and then it's like, oh, well, then I've got new complaints about this stuff.
Yeah.
And then, oh, look, and here's the problems from the previous one brought over to this one. But with saying that too, I think we're also seeing a shift in the market where live service games are, they're getting some hate.
A lot do, and we've seen a lot of games die. Or just die off.
Yeah.
Fall off of people. I mean, look at Destiny now.
Well, you can look at Destiny, but Destiny has been extremely successful as a live service game. But lately, of course, it's dropped off. People will, if you don't retain good faith and good content and reasonable prices, people will definitely find something new to play.
Yeah.
And now there's more new to play than ever before with those live services. So I don't know how much longer Call of Duty can really maintain that level of monetization before people are just completely and utterly fed up with that model.
Yeah. I think the model has to change at some point.
Yeah, they're going to have to evolve, and that doesn't mean just having a new Warzone or a new DMZ, right? They're gonna have to just start completely new with something, but I don't know.
Because also because like that's the problem with like a yearly game is we had season 2 launch, so we were playing like new maps and new modes and all cool stuff. Then also half the game is broken.
Yeah.
So we're getting random bugs, stuff not working, errors out, and it's just like because you're trying to cram in all this stuff in a year game, and then just move on to the next one, and it'll probably just remain broken because now they've gone to the next title.
Yeah.
But it's the same engine, so all the bugs go over.
Yeah. There was something I downloaded when Modern Warfare 2, I think it was 2 or 3, I don't remember which one, but I downloaded something that would enable you to it was for a completely different game, but you were able to like remap your controller to basically anything you wanted. So you could map keyboard keys to your controller, and hence using a controller in a game that didn't have controller support. So I played around with that thing a little bit. I don't remember what game I got it for, but I ended up not really liking it. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I click on Call of Duty. It comes up for 1 second and closes. No error, nothing. It just closes.
Yeah.
And I of course, went to Google and was like, well, it could be, when you have a game that doesn't start, it's like you get all of this stuff. It's like, okay, well, reboot your computer and get your Windows updates. And I'm like, oh, come on, man, give me this is obviously not a fucking Windows update, and it did that. I couldn't figure out how to get this game to play that I had paid for. Because it must have been Modern Warfare 2 because I paid for that one. 3, I think, was in Game Pass, but I couldn't figure it out. And then eventually somebody on Reddit in the same thread I had been checking out for like months finally said, I figured it out. It was the program that I had downloaded to reprogram my controller. And with the Call of Duty update, it saw that as a like a cheat.
Yeah.
And it was, I'm like, no way. I went uninstalled it, went over, clicked Call of Duty, came right up. Didn't bother with saying, hey, you have something on your computer that may be, No, just blocked me out of the game, assumed I was cheating or had something for cheating, and I couldn't play it for months. What the hell? I mean, it's just stuff like that they're just not bothered to fix because they're too busy putting content in the game. They're too busy putting stuff in the store. It's just a machine, man. It just feels like a big giant corporate machine. And I got off the train. I got off the corporate train of that. But I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Yeah.
It's, all the Call of Duties, I don't care even bad they are. After a couple of months, they get better. They start implementing the stuff that they wanted at launch, and they start putting in newer content. Sometimes they listen to us and add, or, they listen to us about the skins, but then we're so passive aggressive with it. It's like, oh, you don't like these goofy skins? Fine, then you can't have them in your new game. Like, thanks. I just bought these. But anyway, so was that it for your playing?
And even games like The Division, because I really have a dislike for Ubisoft right now.
Oh yeah, getting on.
Given what they've done recently, I can't not say The Division 2 is really good. It's such a good game.
Yeah,
one of the IP they're actually still working with, and hopefully we get a third.
I played. Yeah, they are working on a third one. Hopefully, it won't get canceled, or maybe they can get it out before Ubisoft just completely implodes. But the first one I played recently had no issues whatsoever. The second one, I didn't have any issues in the game. I did get bumped from the server where there was a server issue or something, and I got knocked out.
They do maintenance for a lot of the Division 2.
Yeah, this wasn't maintenance. This was just like, oh, you just got kicked. So, but I mean, I got right back in. I went right back where I where I was at when I got bumped, and it wasn't that big of a deal. But yeah, all in all, man, the content's there. They didn't take anything away. They didn't go, hey, we're taking out half the city, even though you paid for it. It's because we don't want our install to be so big. Bungie. Yeah. But I would get kind of excited for a Division 3. Honestly would. And I'm kind of excited for the new update. that basically turns it into a Ghost Recon game.
Yeah.
So, and that comes out next month. So, but yeah, that's cool.
Did you see? I don't know if I said this on the show because it's kind of like just came out of nowhere and released. Division 1 when they came out with the definitive edition.
Yeah.
And it was just new bundle. That was it.
Yeah, we talked about this last week, didn't we?
Yeah.
It was it was just all this. It was just a basket. It was just like a
just the skins. I was like, come on, you had a gold mine with Division 1. You could have updated that a little bit.
You know what it reminded? After we talked about it, it reminded me of. I don't know if GameStop still does this, but it's so crappy when like a new console comes out, right? And you go to get your new console and you're like, hey, I want the new, like, say, PlayStation 4. And they're like, oh, we got one. Okay, great, let me have it. And they're like, oh, it's $8.99. I'm like, excuse me? It's like, well, it's a bundle. Like, what do you mean a bundle? It comes bundled with all this other stuff. I was like, well, I don't want that other stuff. And they go, oh, well, we only sell it as a bundle. So if you wanted that PS4 from them, and they had one, which nobody else would, you would have to buy all of the stuff that came with it as a bundle. And none of them were under like $600. Mm-hmm. That's kind of what it reminded me of when we're going over like all the stuff that you can get for dollars when it goes on sale on Steam. They bundled it and made it $50. Wasn't it 50? Yeah, $49.99.
Yeah.
7-year-old game. Weird. Come on. Hey, Jinx, sorry couldn't make it, guys. House is still under construction, having some serious video game withdrawal. I hear you, man. Hang in there. Yeah. Hopefully the weather won't hinder that. But yeah. But yeah, thanks for dropping in the chat. And chime in if you want to. But yeah, the Division 2, I think is... in some of the Ghost Recon games, I can't say I hate Ubisoft because there are some games that I really like from Ubisoft. And recently, of course, there's a lot of people that have come out that said they absolutely, positively don't listen to anybody but themselves when it comes to their games. And they're completely just, they are blindsided that they are still like the mega kings of open world games.
Yeah.
When we're all getting really sick of open world games. It's just, so, I don't know. Well, I'm glad you're having fun with that. And, what I played this week. I played a game by a couple of guys that one of them is, I think two of them are working on Valheim. And they're making this game after work. It's called Begraved, and the wife and I got into a play test, and we're able to play it. And I found out just today they now have a demo. There's an updated version of that play test, and it's a demo. You can go to Steam and get it now. But you play one of four of your teammates. It's a co-op game. You are grave robbers, so you go in these crypts and you get money. You get stuff to sell. You rob graves. That could be full of traps, cursed items, ghosts, goblins, just all kinds of stuff that you run into. And then you get back out, you extract with it, because every time you take a trip is a day in the game, and up to a certain amount of days, the tax man comes to collect for taxes. And if you don't have enough money, he kills you. Or I think you can negotiate or something. But yeah, it's a really cool premise. So in the play test, we only had, I think, like 2 or 3 days. It basically sets you up to fail, so you can't rinse and repeat. So we went in and it played pretty good. It has a very Sea of Thieves aesthetic which is a good thing. You have torches and pickaxes and weapons, and you can buy stuff.
What's it called again?
It's called Begraved. And we had fun with it. I mean, it's not finished, obviously. The demo, I think, probably will be I went into the demo, I downloaded it, and there's a couple of things that we couldn't do in the playtest that looked to be working in the demo. So I'm assuming that it's a newer build. But we have fun with it. I hope they get this thing polished. And
yeah, that really does look like a Sea of Thieves.
it does,
mod.
yeah, in a good way. I'm not saying that
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
I
like
mean,
they stole
yeah.
it, but God, anything. If I had to play one more game that looks like Fortnite, and we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
That's foreshadowing.
No, I know. I know.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm not doing it. And I've also been playing a lot of No Rest for the Wicked. I know I've talked about this before. This is by Moon Studios, who made Ori and the Blind Forest, and they have somehow I have selected, I think, an easier mode because they added co-op, and I think like if you play solo, you can kind of tone it down a little bit because when it came out, it was a Dark Souls game. I mean, it was like you're like full health. You walk up to some dude, a little bitty guy. He's got like a dagger, and you hit him, and then he's like goes into like this fur ball, just giant, just spinning death loop.
spinning death. Yeah.
And like I died. Like what? That dude I didn't even have a chance. So I've been able to go through it a little bit easier. I know I'm not getting better, that's for sure. Which I'm glad, because the story and the characters and the voice acting in this game is holy shit. It is top notch, man. It is just I would love to see an animated feature in this format of the whole game. I mean, just make a movie out of this.
Is this like a full release yet, or is it still early access?
It's still in early access. They're getting very close to a 1.0 and a console release. I don't think it's on console yet. I think it's still just on PC.
Yeah.
They did.
I don't know if it'll be on Xbox, because Moon Studios kind of got really pissy with Microsoft.
Well, they just it wasn't the CEO was asked about that at one time, and I can't remember what he said, but it was basically like, we're open to working with Microsoft, but we're not doing this. We're not doing a deal with them, basically.
Yeah,
they didn't benefit from whatever deal they got, that exclusive deal they got with them. But
yeah, I mean, got mad about an exclusive deal being an exclusive. So
well, yeah, and Respawn got the same deal. Do you know about this with Titanfall, the original?
Titanfall? The original Titanfall.
Yeah. So through their publisher, they didn't even know that it was only going to be on Xbox. It was an Xbox exclusive. So they expected this. They had a version for PlayStation. They had a version for PC, and then the publisher signed the deal with Microsoft. And then when it came out, they're like, "What the hell? It's just on Xbox? What, that was supposed to be on everything?" So they weren't happy about that either. And as you can tell, that EA, their publisher, I don't think it was EA the first go around, but EA put it on everything at the worst time possible.
I'm looking at the No Rest for the Wicked, and it is going to PS5 and Xbox at some point, obviously.
Yeah. And it does have the online co-op that's been added, and this thing is really polished. And just go check it out on Steam. It just visually, it's refreshing. It is visually refreshing. It doesn't look like anything else. It doesn't really play like anything else, to be honest. If you like Diablo, you might like this, but you have to slow down. Like you're not getting like 20 enemies at a time. You might get one or two, and you have to fight them accordingly. But it's just a beautiful game. So I'm having a lot of fun with that. And ESO. I'm playing, still playing a bunch of ESO. Not much to tell there. So, but anyway, so let's go ahead and get into what we got for news. And I just want to drop this first, because we didn't really talk about this. But I went to IGN looking for that, if something broke like right before the show. And they have a poll on here. And this is what the poll says. Will GTA 6 affect how many games you'll buy this fall? Okay. And you have like 5 things to choose from. So here's your choice, and I'll give you the percentage of the 16,000 voters. Okay. You ready?
Yep.
Okay, the first one is I will only buy GTA 6 this fall. That is 9.5% of 16,000 voters. Okay. The next one is GTA 6 will be the only game I buy for the foreseeable future. 4.5%. Okay. I will get GTA 6 and Wolverine. I don't know why they threw Wolverine in there. I mean, there's a lot of games coming out this fall. Anyway, that's 22.8%. All right. The next one is I will wait and see what other fall games are announced. 30.7%. The last one is I'm not interested in GTA 6. Now, if you're doing your math, that is 32.5% in the lead. I don't know how telling that is, but that looks to me like that's. I don't think we're alone in not being super excited for GTA 6. I know that's just 16,000 plus people, but
Yeah.
I've been watching it. When I voted, it was like 14,000. So it's more people are voting for it. And it's catering in that I'm going to wait and see to I'm not interested. That's a good lead over I'm getting GTA 6 and Wolverine.
Yeah, I think with GTA, like everyone's waiting for it to be like official. That is the date for one thing. It could still be delayed.
I don't think that matters. Look at the questions, though. I am not interested in GTA 6. That has nothing to do with the release date. That means that I don't give a shit about it.
Like, until we are closer to release, nobody will. I think because it's a strange sort of it's a strange kind of game GTA because of 5, especially when 5 came out. When it first launched, obviously it launched massively. Not everyone loved it. It didn't get like the most amazing glowing reviews for people. I don't know how like the journalists did it, but a lot of people were like, "Got GTA, now what?" So, because the game does so many things, and everyone was like, "You can do all these things, but it's not exactly the best game at all the activities." It was online when that blew up. And that's what's kept GTA 5 going. But in terms
of course. But
in terms of like the actual game, the campaign, you know, I'm like I don't know how everyone else feels, but like the GTA campaign, there's nothing special about it. In my personal opinion,
if you look at the release of GTA 5, the reviews before now when it released. It did not have multiplayer. That came later.
No, it didn't because everything came later. Yeah.
Yeah. So originally it did really well. It sold extremely well.
Yeah.
I don't remember anybody saying, it's okay. I remember it being leaving a crater. Like originally, I'm looking at the scores right now, and it's 97, 100, 97, 96, 97, 79, 81, 97. It just goes on and on and on and on and on. And then there's the remakes or the redos or whatever, which is also 97, 98, 97, 179. I guess I didn't like it that much, but this game left a crater. It was it was
like in sales. I'm
not just talking about sales. Yeah. I'm talking about when this thing landed, everything stopped. Nobody was talking about anything but GTA 5.
Yeah,
I mean it was for a limited amount of time, obviously. It was it. It was like nothing else. And then when the multiplayer was released, it was god awful. I mean, it didn't look like
when it launched.
Yeah, they almost pulled the plug on it. They were like, we don't know what we're doing. Maybe we shouldn't, do this. And I think they had some guys there that stepped in and it's like, hey, let's try this and this and this, and then it just blew up. So you're gonna have people right now that are they don't want to do anything else until this game comes out. They don't want to buy anything else till this game comes out. They will buy a new console if they have to. They will do whatever they have to play this game. If Rockstar put a $200 price tag on it, they would give them a tip. I mean, it's that big to some people.
Yeah.
But they're measuring the success of GTA 5 going into GTA 6. I mean, this game was like what? I don't know how much it cost them to make it, but the rumors were like, almost $1 billion game. And that's not just the multiplayer. That's the story. That's the world that they've built.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I don't know what that means for. I don't know what that means for anybody that's totally interested in it. But I know what it means for people that aren't interested in it. They're not interested in it. Is it possible that it can't live up to the hype?
Oh yeah, I mean that's like the problem, because like to me, I mean, not that I'm like a GTA mega fan or anything.
Yeah. Nor
like
I.
GTA 5, like GTA 5, I was like, I get the appeal. I play through the campaign. Afterwards, I'm like, whatever. Maybe it's because it was in 2013. We haven't had a new one.
Right.
Since.
Right.
Like, so I am jaded at the fact that online just took 5 and just kept it going and going and going and going and going. It's like, where's a new game? Where's new stuff? All the like the single player content that was meant to be in 5 all got cut.
Yeah, I mean there was other stuff.
There was a bunch of stuff they wanted to do, and it's all cut because
some of
online.
some of it ended up in the online version.
Yeah. Which, so yeah, I was kind of about sour about that. I was like, no, okay, so no content for the game, just online, where every time I spawn in, someone rockets me. Okay.
Yeah.
So I got soured a little bit, but I think when GTA 6 comes out, people just want to see like what's changed. What can you do in a difference of 13 years? Because it looks incredible. Will it hold up? Like, will this be the bar that like graphics need to be? Like, this is how you like evolve a game entirely, or will it just be GTA 5 prettier?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to look much better than GTA 5. I also don't think it really has to. Hey Valheim Gal. But I also think that it's going to sell well right off the bat. But in my personal opinion, and what I just observing things, I don't think it's going to have the lasting effect that GTA 5 has. I think it's going to hit hard and then it's going to just kind of steadily go out. Because you got to remember, again, we just talked about this. There are since this game has come out, there's so many other live service games that people have invested in. And when I mean invest, I mean like dumped money into. Mm-hmm. That it's hard for them to go, oh, I'm just going to go play this new game. Like, no, you can't expect people to spend hundreds of dollars, and some people thousands of dollars in these games, and then just jump on the next one that comes around. There's only so much time and so much money that you can squeeze out of somebody. And here we are, the GTA 6, the multiplayer is going to be a lot like 5. It's going to be an online live service game. And there are going to be people that will obviously flock to it and love it because that's the only thing that they play. But could it precede the GTA 5 at launch? Could it make more money than GTA 5 at launch? I don't think it's going to be. I think it's going to be close. I don't think it's going to be as big as they think it is.
I don't think it'll make as much money as GTA 5 at launch. Purely because,
well, remember when the other one launched, it was $60.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like in terms of like the market right now, because when GTA 6 launch, it's going to be on PlayStation 5 and Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously not PC because for some reason they wait.
Well, GTA 5 wasn't either. It didn't launch on PC. Right.
But 360 and PS3 sold a lot more than the Xbox now. So in terms of like console units when GTA 6 launches, we have less.
No, we don't.
Available.
There's 90,000 PlayStation. I mean, what? Not 90. Sorry, 90 million.
Yeah,
PlayStations out there. 90 million.
Yeah. Oh, shipped anyway.
Well, right, but
in terms of Xbox, so there aren't that many Xbox. It's not 90 million Xboxes.
There's what they counted as about 30 million of Xbox Series X and S. Yeah.
I don't know how accurate that is, but yeah.
I don't either. It sounds about right. But if you look at the numbers when it launched, I would wager that there's probably more consoles out there than there were. There's more gamers than there were in 2000 in what was it, 2013?
Yeah.
Jeez, that was a long time ago, wasn't it?
I know, because you think about it. Imagine like a 13-year-old kid plays GTA 5.
Yeah.
When GTA 6 comes around, he might have his own kid.
Right.
How long it is?
Well, I mean, Elder Scrolls is the same way. You know. I mean, it's. I
was a baby.
Yes,
I was a baby.
I want to play GTA 5, please.
Let me play GTA 5.
Let me hold the controller.
Got a 360.
But yeah, so I think it's just gonna. I don't know. I'm not trying to downplay GTA 6 or anything. It's gonna be big. No, it's gonna be huge.
Not at all. It's gonna be big.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be as big as they think it is. I think it's gonna land with a lot of older people, like that, like you said, like grew up like with GTA 4 and 5. But I think a lot of younger people, I don't think it's gonna hit with them. I don't know. I think it's the fatigue of waiting. Yeah.
Because, like it was meant to come out in 2025, and then it was May, and then it was 2026.
Yeah, the same
end of 2026.
Yeah.
And Rockstar does delay games. Like even if I was like a mega fan of GTA, like it's my favorite game, there's no point in me getting excited until I'm like 3 months out. At least I know then it's actually coming out.
Yeah, when it goes gold, then you can get excited.
Actually find out when it's releasing, because they can always delay it again. Every game can always get delayed again.
Yeah.
And we're kind of tired of waiting so long for these games.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you can't keep that momentum forever.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think it's going to be strange to see if it comes out and it doesn't sell as many as they think it is, because honestly, even GTA 6 is not immune to the AAA fatigue that a lot of people are experiencing right now.
Yeah.
Especially if this thing, it's going to be buggy. I mean, they all are when it first comes out. 3 was, 5 was, Vice City was. I mean, it's, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But this poll, to me, was a little surprising and a little eye opening that maybe I'm not alone in thinking that it's like I'm not excited about this. I know exactly what the game's going to be. I know exactly what to expect. There's no surprises there. All the people that made 4 and 5 or all the GTAs, they're all gone. None of them are there. None of the writers are there.
Yeah.
It's going to be similar to 5, hopefully, but I don't know if it's going to be. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. It's a different world than 2013, especially in gaming. So I hope that $1 billion pays off for them. Because I want another Red Dead Redemption. That's what I would be excited about. So anyway, let's move on from that, because that's just speculation. Let's get into some real hard facts about rumors. And we've got Tom Warren dropped a whole bunch of stuff about the next Xbox, and you posted them on our. Let me bring it up on our Discord. Let's see here. Some interesting things, and I don't think it was really anything that we didn't know, but like the first one is Halo Combat Evolved, tentatively targeting summer 2026, and that's what I said. I said I feel like it's going to be August. It's going to be an August release. I might be right about that. Gears of War E-Day in the second half of 2026. I still don't think so. I think this is going to be a 2027 game. I don't think we're going to see it this year. What do you think?
I know. I hope we see it this year, but like not even counting GTA 4 games or second half of the year games, it always gets shuffled around. I don't know.
I think that if we were going to see this year, they would have shown it in January. They would have shown it last month. We're not getting it this year.
Not necessarily, because we're getting other games that obviously didn't show that at that direct. They could do another show, and then we got a June showcase.
I know there's a June show, but if this was any other year than a GTA year, I would say
that we know of right now.
I'm just playing it like they don't know anything that we don't know, right? So they're assuming that it's going to launch in November, just like everybody else is. Yeah. So if they were gonna get a Gears of War E-Day out, I would say it was gonna be before GTA lands, October or something like that. And if so, they would have shown something. They would have shown something in January because they need that marketing. They need to show their hands. That's why we got all the stuff about Fable's coming out in fall, and they showed a bunch of stuff for Fable.
Yeah.
So,
like we know that's like the first time we've actually seen Fable.
Yeah, like actually seen it, right?
Yeah, but it's not like we haven't seen Gears of War before. When was the last time we had a Fable game?
It doesn't matter. It's about marketing, man. It's not about just showing. It's about getting the what you need to show people what is coming up in the coming year so that you can plan accordingly. They need that market share from GTA. Because if they launch too close to GTA, people are going to be like, wow, I only got so many $70, right? So am I getting Gears of War or am I getting, this thing?
I guess I'll just goes, hey, get Game Pass.
Well, yeah, but that only goes so far, right? This is coming out on PlayStation. E-Day is going to launch on PlayStation the same day. So you've got to get that. You've got to get people excited about that too. And again, I could be wrong. Microsoft, this is what I would do. I would be like, it's coming out in October. Go buy a T-shirt, like just marketing, just show it, just put it everywhere. That's a huge game. That is a big ass game. You think Fable's big? Yeah. Gears of War is huge, and especially it going to PlayStation with the PlayStation with multiplayer. Holy cow, man! That is huge. You've got to push that and you've got to market it. Now, again, that's what I would do. Microsoft is dumb. Sometimes they don't do anything right. And they could show this at June and nobody is going to really pick up that excitement, 5 months away from getting a GTA. So I don't think we're getting it this year. That's my call for that. It's going to be early next year. Kiln in April, yeah, most likely. Starfield content soon, a possible PS5 version. There's no possible PS5 version. There is a PS5 version, and it will be it will probably be with the new expansion whenever that comes out.
There was also another rumor that it could be in April.
Yeah, Starfield that could be. Yeah, they might have old Todd come out and drop it. Fallout 3 remasters in active development. We kind of knew that. New Xbox controller this year, next-gen Xbox controller with Wi-Fi to reduce cloud latency. That sounds about right, and that's a good idea. I believe that's what Google did with their controller for Stadia. Yeah. You could add it to your Wi-Fi connection. Possible Xbox Elite Series 3 controller. Nobody cares. They're junk. Fall apart after a
Yeah,
couple of
yeah,
days.
yeah. If they make an elite, make it last. Like, jeez.
Jeez. Yeah, get some quality control there, fellas. Potential premium PC tier merger. I don't know what that means. Are they talking about Game Pass, maybe? Like a
Yeah.
premium PC? I don't
Yeah,
know.
because right now you have like for the console you got Essential, Premium, Ultimate,
Yeah.
and for PC you have PC
Yeah.
essentially. So it is kind of fragmented if you're on PC or if you're on console. So maybe they can like combine something. I don't know what, but
Okay. Well, speaking of PC, I got to take a quick break. So mute your mic for a second, and we'll be right back, everybody. And we're back. Okay, thanks. That's couldn't hold it. And then let's see, improvements to the Xbox full screen experience that powers the Xbox Ally devices. This is probably what they're working on for their next console, I would assume, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I assume that.
And then an improved Xbox PC UI is being developed. God, I just have no. The Xbox app is so bad. It's just so garbage. I can't believe that. Maybe they put it. Maybe this is a completely different team that's working on it. I don't know.
Maybe.
I think were there more of these that they posted. Let me check real quick. I thought there was more. Who is this Tom Warren? I guess he's on. Let me go to X and see if we can find him. But none of these sound too crazy, right?
Yeah.
Which one's your favorite? I hope I'm wrong about Gears of War.
Gears.
I'm not hating
Yeah.
on anybody. I'm just looking at it objectively, right?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Again, objectively, games get delayed. That's just something to expect anyway.
Yeah. I don't think GTA can really afford another bump. I think they're going to have to get it out this year. I really do.
You would think so.
Well, yeah. It's going to be a weird year, man. This is going to be a weird year.
Yeah,
We got a Steam machine coming out.
Hopefully, but yeah,
And
like we have all the potential with these games coming out if they come out. That's the thing. That's what everyone's waiting on. Like, but are they going to come out? Like,
well, we know. I think Fable's a safe bet.
I really hope so. I want Fable so bad.
Okay, yeah, I can't find the rest of this thing. Okay, but there was other stuff, and even the other stuff was just. It's not really something that I would think would be crazy, but yeah, I really want to play Fable. I want to play Gears of War. I want to see them. I want to see them go back to not having every color of the rainbow, the whole 13 million colors in every scene in a Gears game. I don't understand the whole mentality of that. Just because a few people said the first one was too gray and too dark, too gray and brown.
Yeah,
That's an artistic choice, man. Get over it. So anyway, all right. Let's see. State of Play is Thursday.
yes.
They're going to have third-party stuff and some new stuff. And I think they said it's going to be about an hour long. So that's a hefty one. Yeah.
So yeah, it's not just like, hey, here's some random games.
Yeah, here's some
on PlayStation.
How many of them do you think will be a third-person action RPG set in feudal Japan fighting monsters? Jeez, it seems like it's...
I know. A lot of those shows is like, well, is this a different game?
Yeah, I mean, and there's nothing wrong with those. I'm not saying that, but it seemed like the last two that they've had is like 3 out of the 6 games that they showed look like the same exact game. And yeah,
they can show more Wolverine. We see
is
if
that
it's
coming out this year? We maybe getting a date.
They said fall as well, so we don't know about that either. Hopefully they can do something more solid. Intergalactic, Sony, Naughty Dog showed that off, and then nothing.
Yeah, they're not. It's not going to show any of that.
I mean, it's not going to come out anytime soon.
No, that game's 3 or 4 years away.
Oh, I thought like next year, maybe, but
nah, man, nah.
They've got the Marvel Tolkien Fighters.
They've already shown. Marvel. They showed a good bit of that though.
Yeah, they showed that. I'm never trying to think like what Sony have. They don't.
Rumors are, and I think these are more. I don't know.
There are some
Devil May
rumors.
Cry 6, God of War 3. The Starfield announcement could be, maybe, I don't know. That would be a good time to do it, I guess. Devil May Cry 6, very possible. God of War 3, I don't think so. I don't think they would. I don't think that game is. I don't think they should show that game yet. Plus, I don't think that studio's making God of War 3. If I remember correctly, I think they're making something new. I could be wrong about that, but
there were rumors of this weird God of War 2.5D like Metrovania game. I don't know if that's like got any credit.
Really? Oh, that sounds cool.
But that kept coming up.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that is.
I mean, it could be. Well, one thing they didn't have at the State of Play was the new Horizons game. And I know you saw the trailer. What is the name of this game again?
I forgot actually.
Horizon Zero Interest. Yeah.
What's it called?
I don't remember.
I forgot what it's called.
Horizon Heroes something. Heroes Gathering. Something Gathering.
Horizon Hunters Gathering.
Yeah. That is such a funky name. Heroes Gathering. I don't understand that.
But yeah. Like,
this is such a weird thing.
I still don't know what to make of this game.
It looks like it looks like Fortnite. I mean, it's an animated, kind of deal. And it also sounds like Monster Hunter. So you go out and did you ever play a game called Dauntless?
Yes, Dauntless. Yeah, I played that.
Yeah.
And is that shut down now?
It's shut down. Yeah, they got very monetized. I should say.
Because I did play
everybody left it.
A little bit, and I did actually quite enjoy some of it.
I did too. I thought it was, you get some people together, you get some stuff, some tools together, and you go out and you kill monsters. And it's like Monster Hunter light, without a lot of the goofy stuff. And that's what this looks like, but you pick a hero, and the heroes are, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I could say about them. They just look like every other hero game heroes. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, it's like they look like just a knockoff of every other. I'm not saying they look bad or they look good. It's just, they just look like anything in any other hero shooter. It's funny that they don't have pictures of them on their...
If High Guard was like 4 games in one, this is every hero shooter plus Fortnite plus Dauntless.
Yeah, it's just like... I'm not... oh, you can join a playtest. I shall do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll check it out.
Yeah,
but honestly, and I hate to say this, that if this didn't have the Horizon name, and this wasn't affiliated with Horizon, I would be a little bit more interested in it, and I would be less critical of it.
Exactly.
Because I don't like the Horizon games. I've finished the first one. I played a good bit of the second one, and it's just mid. Like, everything about the game is just mid. And I know people will argue that it's the best game ever made. It's the best combat. Okay, that's fine if you think that, but I'm entitled to my own opinion. The characters. One thing I would, and I use this as an example of just horrible writing. For one thing, I've been playing Stellar Blade. I'm on the last boss. Can't beat this. Anyway, long story. There's a part well into the game where you find out, or your characters find out, that, say, I'm not going to give anything away, but something they believe in is a lie. Something, and these 3 characters are visibly like, oh my God, I don't understand this. I can't. They're shaken. Yeah. They're it's like somebody said, oh, there's no God. Like, what? It has that level to it, right? And it's about a 2-minute cutscene where they kind of go back and forth and kind of try to work through this together, of this information that is just shaking them to the core. Okay, let's flip over to Horizon 2. About 20 minutes into the game, Aloy goes into one of these underground bunker things, and she's got one of her friends from the first game, right? So they go in this thing, and the image of the goddess or whatever, right? Their deity, which is a hologram of the person that she was. Hope I'm not giving anything away. Anyway, it kind of looks like her, right? And this is the second game, so you already know all this stuff. So the image comes up, and her friend's like, "Oh, it's the goddess. It's the it's our religious person, right?" This is what she does. Oh yeah, that's just a hologram. That was never real. None of that's real. And then you're looking at him over her, and she's not even looking at him. She just like goes, "Oh, none of that is real." And this is his reaction. This is a reaction to someone that was just told that everything he's believed in his entire life is a lie. He does this. He goes, "Okay." and then they just go on forward. I'm like, at that point, I'm like, what? Who's writing this? This is garbage. You just told this dude, it's like, holy cow. Like, you just got told you were adopted, and you're like, oh, okay, whatever. Anyway, the whole game, both games are like that. Just like somebody gets told something, their reaction's like, I think that's fine. Let's move on to this. It's like, anyway.
I need to play them, honestly, just to see what the combat's like, the world, things like that. I want to play them.
It won't be free to play. I can guarantee you. It's a Sony game, so it's going to be $40-$50.
Yeah, no. I mean the Horizon games, not the new thing.
Oh, you mean the first ones?
Yeah, like I need to play them. But this is what I don't understand, is why Horizon has all these weird spin-offs. Like, we had Horizon VR.
Yeah.
Horizon Lego.
Well, who's in charge of their games? The guy that used to be in charge of Guerrilla Studios that made Horizon.
Yeah.
So, of course, he's going to push that. Now, these games sold well. It's not like they're failures,
Yeah, like the Horizon games, like 1 and 2, they sold really well.
Yeah.
I don't know about all the spin-offs they're doing, but
Well, those have not done very well at all. And one telling sign is that the first one sold better than the second one. So
yeah,
when your sequel sells less than the first one, that's a problem. It should sell more, at least the same amount or more. That means that a lot of people played the first one, didn't care to come back for the second one. So not what I would call a thriving IP. But it is set up to those games you could tell more stories, probably horribly, in that world, in that universe. So I guess
this is what I don't like, and I know it's like an artistic choice and whatever they're doing with it. It just bugs me that you have the Horizon games, the mainline games, look stunning, regardless of what you think of the game story and combat. They can look stunning,
right.
and then it's like Horizon multiplayer as Fortnite-ish people.
Right, exactly. Yeah, that's
like, huh?
that really throws everybody off, and that's the first thing that people complained about was that why does it not look like the game?
Yeah, because I mean, when you had Last of Us, you had Last of Us Factions. It wasn't Last of Us Fortnite.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they didn't take a artistic diversion from that. Right.
Why can't they do this with the Horizon games?
Well, and even I'm guessing this is the multiplayer game that they've been talking about.
It is. Yeah,
it's kind of disappointing to have that. To just take one of the games and just add multiplayer to it, and you can make a live service game out of that.
As well. I was trying to find another Horizon game. There's another Horizon game.
There's 4, right? There's the 2 main games, the VR, and then the Lego game.
There's 2 more. One is this game, and there's another one coming.
Oh, this one's not out yet. So there's 4, and then 1 in production, and there's another one.
Yeah. Which oddly enough is not a PlayStation 5 game. It's a PC and mobile game.
And what is it called?
And if I can remember what it's called, Horizon Steel Frontiers.
What the hell is that?
Which is an MMO type game, but for mobile.
Oh, I've seen this. Yeah.
Funny thing is, that looks like a better Horizon game than this one.
Yeah, I don't think it's on Steam. No, it's not.
I don't know when it's meant to be out.
I want to play that Tencent game that looks a lot like this game, but it's a survival game. It looks like Horizon, but it plays like a survival game. Yeah. They got sued. I don't know if they got sued. I know
because I know because Sony had this and the other game on mobile. It's like, can't you? You have other IP. Why is it Horizon?
Man, I would love to have a new Killzone, or Uncharted, or I mean, what else does Sony have that it used to be really cool?
Literally anything.
Yeah, I mean, even just a Killzone, man, just a good first-person gritty shooter.
Sly Cooper, Ratchet and Clank, Jack and Daxter.
Well, yeah, I don't give a shit about that stuff. I mean,
they have so many mascots.
Those don't sell. Those don't sell. They don't sell. They don't. You can make a Crash Bandicoot game, and it might be a really good game, but you're going to sell a less than 1 million copies. They don't sell.
How many are these selling? Horizon spin-off number 6.
I don't know. Probably not good. But you can bet that the other games are not going to sell that well. That's why they don't make a Banjo-Kazooie or whatever from Xbox. They own it.
Yeah.
They don't make one because it's not going to make them any money, and they know that.
Well, I think it could make them money The issue is, it has to be perfect. That's a problem.
Well, just get Rare to do it.
Well, Rare doesn't want to. Besides, no one works at Rare.
You know why? Because it won't make any money.
And no one that works at Rare now even made the game. Like, it's not Rare. It's
of course Rare. Not. Oh, they've all left and
like, there's, because nostalgia makes people like really angry about it. It's like, we want a remake of this game because this was my perfect game. Right. You get it, and then it sucks. It's like,
because
world ending.
Right, because it was good 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Some games just, I don't know. Well, that's what I'm saying about I don't care about those kind of games. You know, when people say it's like, oh, Mario is like my favorite game. Yeah, Mario is my favorite game in the 80s.
Yeah.
But, I mean, look at where we've come. You know, shit, when there's games like, you know, I don't know, Skyrim or Baldur's Gate 3. I mean, how can I say that, you know, I'd love to spend my time playing Mario when there's these deep, rich stories and places that I can go to, and it's
like which is fine. Like, obviously, everyone has a game preference, but like as we said before, when Sony have the state of plays and stuff like that, like, oh, it's a Dark Souls game, Dark Souls Japanese game, dark over the shoulder game. That's why I like the lighter stuff. It's like, can we have, I don't know, Sackboy, Little Big Planet? Where did Little Big Planet go? Like something a bit childish, a little bit light.
I mean, I'm not saying they shouldn't make those games. I'm just saying as them, you know, not making any money. If you take a small team, if they one of their studios is a small team and they're not working on anything, then have them make a Ratchet and Clank game or something.
A small team with a small budget,
right?
Because it forces them to actually, you know, do it properly,
right?
Like, you're not going to make those games on $100 million budget,
right?
Or $200 million or whatever.
There's 3 studios that I like personally. That seem to be able to manage money the way it's supposed to, and I'm gonna get really deep into the politics and inner workings of corporate gaming. But one of them is the makers of Space Marines 2, which I always have a problem remembering their name. What is their name? God dang it.
Is it Saber?
Saber Interactive, yeah, thank you. And Tim Willits, who's in charge there, used to work for id Software. He, when they sold 1 million copies of Space Marines 2, they threw a party. You know, and he's like, if you're selling 1 million copies and you're not successful, you're doing something wrong. That is so telling. It is so telling of these studios that hire people. Your studio gets super bloated and you don't even know who's working on what. You've got people there that are working on things that get canceled. You hire people to work on a game that gets then what do you do with those people? You have to let them go. You've got no place for them. That's what happens. So when you say those people are so evil for laying everybody up, no, it's because they're not evil. They're just stupid. Embark Studios is another one. They are, I think, a studio of like 100 and something people. They got the finals. They got Arc Raiders, obviously. The success of Arc Raiders has funded their next 2 games. And think about that for a second. They sell 12 million copies, which is great. I mean, that's amazing. But it's funded their next 2 games. So if you apply that to, like, I don't know, Activision, any one of their games sells 11 million copies. It's a failure. It's a total loss.
Yeah.
So. And the other one is Moon Studios, the makers of No Rest for the Wicked. They're a smaller company. They went independent. I don't know if they're still independent, but they did go independent. And they released this game in early access to fund the game itself.
Yeah.
And that's how it's worked, and it's worked very well for them. and it's a success. And even more so, they've added so much content that when it hits 1.0, it's going to be a $60 game. And normally I would be like, what the hell? But it's worth it. It is a $60 game. Now, I don't want to pay $60 for it, but I didn't.
I mean, yeah, everyone on early access already gets it, right? Like, regardless of the price.
Yeah. I mean, I paid when it came. I bought it when it came out. I saw a video of it, not knowing who made it, what it was, anything, and I immediately went to Steam, read the description, and I bought it. It was like $30. I'm like, oh my god, I'm buying this thing, and I have not regretted it since. And then following Moon Studios, they're another studio that manages their game correctly. It's like, hey, we're funding this game. It's the only game we're working on, and this is how we're going to be successful with it. They've sold, I think, 1.5 million copies already in early access. Once this goes to console, they'll sell more, and hopefully that will fund their next game. So all of these other studios that, Halo Studios, for instance, I don't know how many employees they got there, but I bet it's too many. They're still using a truckload of temporary people that come in and do work for them. That is not how you run a studio, and it's obvious. I don't run my own studio, but I can tell you about what these other people say and how they're successful with it. That is not how you run a fucking studio. That doesn't seem like a lot of sales. It does, depending on the size of your studio. That's a good point. If you look at 1.5 million sales, it's like, wow, that's not many. But what if it's only 30 people?
Yeah.
You're driving a Maserati, man. See what I'm saying? There's a difference there.
Obviously, like every game, every project that's made has a bracket of, hey, is this a small game, a big game, a AAA game? So 1 million for an indie is amazing. 1 million for a AAA is a failure.
There's some deciding factors there. Yeah, like Iron Gate. Yeah. That's another good example. Valheim. I think there's only like 20 people there or whatever, and they've made I think, God, what is Valheim's sales? I think it's like 12 million as well, or probably more. It has funded the rest of the game, and it has funded all of the DLC. Yeah. So that is success right there. And you're not hearing Iron Gate just laid off 30 people. Well, shit, they don't have 30 people to lay off. But when you think about it, you have to look at it in perspective. When a studio lays off 200 people, well, that's horrible. It really is. I mean, anybody's, hey, Gatal the Viking. When you're looking at that, when you're looking at the size of the studio and you're looking at people getting laid off, it's like, 200 people lost their job. Oh my God, that studio is in terrible trouble. No, they still have 1,800 people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You've got to look at it in perspective. And some of these studios, Bungie is the golden goose, man. They are the absolute perfect example of mismanagement every step of the way. Once they left Microsoft, they have stepped on a rake just with every decision they have made. And it's their upper management, the management that has been there that's making the same stupid decisions over and over again. And when you start 3 projects and not completed another, and you have to hire people to do that, well, when you start going and going, hey, we're losing a ton of money. Okay, well, we got to cancel this game, and this game. You got to cut those people free. You can't just keep them. You're not gaining any money by doing that. Gatel says also Valheim is a game that sold right at $80 million at 80 million copies at $20 a copy. Did they reach 80 million? That seems a little high. But yeah, it's a $20 game. I mean, do the math on that, right?
Yeah. If you get like tens of millions to buy it, yeah.
And it depends on your publisher too. The publisher has a big factor in that. They take their cut, and it depends on what kind of deal you made, and it also is indicative of how they interact with the platforms. What deal they made with PlayStation and Xbox and Nintendo, and there's no standard deals there.
No.
So, did you look it up? How many copies did Valheim sell?
Oh wow. Okay. Oh, that's actually more. um, Apparently it sold 14 million copies now.
40 million? Holy
Four,
sh!
14.
Oh, 14. Okay, still
14.
really good.
Yeah, that is really good. And
And that's
apparently,
yeah.
apparently on Steam, that's 119 million in revenue.
God dang, 119 million dollars. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's not even on PlayStation yet. It goes to PlayStation this year.
Yeah.
Let's see, over 5 million copies sold by end of week in February 2020. Yeah, when it came out, it blew up. It absolutely blew up. And yeah, again, it funded the rest of the game. It came out in early access. I think it's still in early access. Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
because
it is because
yet.
it's not on PlayStation, so
Right.
it's not on a 1.0 release yet.
Yeah, they have to get to 1.0. But yeah, and again, that's it. It doesn't matter the game. We talk about GTA. How many people work at Rockstar? God, I can't even imagine. Whatever the number is probably false. It's probably not even true. It's probably double that. I don't know. Yeah, once Deep North releases, it will be in 1.0. Yeah, we just don't know when that's going to release. But if you've got all of those people working on a game, and again, I can see this game costing them $1 billion, like it's speculated. They'll make their money back.
Yeah.
But how much are they going to make over that? That's the real question. So, yeah, we think some of these...
Valheim guys should know about Valheim release date.
Right. I know. They're the upcoming...
Tell us, Valheim gal, when is it?
Valcon's coming up in April, and they're really hoping that Iron Gate is going to throw them a bone and maybe have their release date at Valcon, which would be really cool, but we shall see. I'm guessing April. And I think, and I have to ask you, is my beard getting too long? Do you think this is too much? I think it's getting to be too much. I think it
Maybe like if you kept growing it out, by the end of this year, you'll be Santa.
Shit, I'm already Santa. Oh. Come sit on my lap. I don't know why I sound like Sean Connery. That'd be Sean Connery as Santa. Yeah. Anyway, so but yeah, we'll see what happens with that. And I guess that's it. That was a slow news week, but we got a lot of rumors.
Yeah.
We'll have some stuff to talk about, of course, when PlayStation drops their non-news. It's just like all these PlayStation guys get so, oh my God, they get so worked up. It's like, we're getting God of War 3. We're getting a release date for Intergalactic. And like, man, you're not getting any of that stuff, man. Just calm down.
Here's a question. Here's a prediction.
Sure.
Will Sony actually remember they have Bloodborne?
No.
Because every Sony person is gonna be like, blah.
The bigger question is, will From Software buy the IP back from Sony?
I know it's just kind of sitting there on PS4.
I'm sure they'd probably sell it to them if they asked them, but maybe they don't. I don't think they want to make that game. I don't think they want to make Bloodborne. I don't think they want to. I think they want to get away from that. I feel like that's the game that they just were not the proudest of.
I don't know, because it seemed to have a cult following.
It's got a cult following. You don't want a cult following. You want everybody on the planet playing that game. You know what I'm saying? It's.
Not everyone on the planet's playing Dark Souls either. Like, it's a very.
I didn't say they were. I'm just saying you don't want a cult following. You want like mainstream money. Yeah. You want people to buy it. And again, that was a deal that they signed with Sony. And anytime somebody does that, they regret it.
Yeah. And then, funny enough, if they do regret that decision, and they went to Nintendo and went, yeah, we'll make an exclusive game for you. Okay.
Well, they did do that, didn't they?
Yeah, the Duskbloods, which is coming to Nintendo Switch 2 exclusively. And
Yeah,
apparently
Ganta says I'm waiting for Light No Fire. Yeah, Light No Fire.
Yeah,
And we'll
yeah.
see what
Light No
happens with
Fire.
that. Well, again, I'm not saying that it's people don't keep making mistakes, but that might not. That's not. That I just can't see that selling well. I just don't see that selling well on Nintendo. That's just such a non-Nintendo game.
I don't. I know Nintendo are like growing out of, their typical Nintendo image. Like there are like mature games on the system.
Kinda.
Like Resident Evil Requiem is going to be on it, and
That's
a
third
bunch
party
of other.
though.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's going to be on everything.
I know that, but like the fact that Nintendo even has it, really, like Resident Evil, because think
third party stuff. I mean, they've had Call of Duty, they've had they've had
like
horror games, they've had a lot of Resident Evil on Nintendo.
Yeah, I know. It's always hit or miss when it comes to Nintendo. Haven't had Call of Duty in ages.
Yeah, when are they getting that? Then when that deal that they were signing with them for 10 years?
Yeah, I mean it is supposed to come out sometime. I don't know when that is. But yeah, they don't always get games from third parties, especially like mature titles. Anyway,
yeah.
For them to be like, hey, and there's just a lot of Switch 2 support now. I'm like, maybe Nintendo's growing up a little bit, and like you can have both mature games and your traditional games of Nintendo quality.
I think that they'll put anything they want on it that they think will make them money.
Yeah.
And then pay premium price for it. Well, that's what kills me is you're getting the absolute lowest common denominator version of that game, but yet you're still paying the same amount for it.
Yeah, yeah.
Valheim Gal says they should put Epstein's likeness and they should have an Epstein skin in Call of Duty.
Oh God.
Well, I mean, since he was banned, maybe I want a Bill Clinton skin. They should just do a pack. Bill Gates, Bill Clinton, Epstein.
They should
Trump,
do the
yeah.
Oh God, put a bundle of Trump, Bill Gates, Clinton, even Bill Clinton, and the Bills and Epstein, and anybody who uses that skin just gets transported to an island where you just have a scene, you get shot, and the game's over.
Oh, no. You put on the skin and it puts you on an island and it's like a very small battle royale. You have to fight, it out.
And you just have to fight each other. Yeah.
Oh, man. There you go, Activision. There you go. Just sprinkle some money on
Don't
it.
sue us.
Yeah, I want some royalties of that. All right, well, that's it for our show this week. We're going to get out of here. Thanks, everybody, for dropping by, and thank you guys for watching. We will be back here at the same time next week. And, of course, if you missed half this or missed most of it, you can catch it tomorrow on YouTube, and you can catch it tonight on wherever you hear audio versions of the podcast. And if you would, give us a follow on Twitch so you know when the next one's going to be. And then also, I personally stream on this as well, and go over to YouTube and give us a like, give us a sub. It's totally free. It's absolutely free. It will not cost you a dime, but it helps us out a bunch. And we're almost to our 100th episode. Whew. So let's maybe get those numbers up. That would be great. That'd help us out a bunch. All right, guys, catch you next week.